Hi children, let's talk about sharing today. Isn't it a nice feeling when somebody wants to share something with you? Maybe a book or a game or maybe even a piece of chocolate. It gives you so much pleasure, right? But at the same time, it doesn't feel so nice when someone doesn't want to share something with you. Today's story is about one such spider who didn't like to share. So here's how it goes. Once, next to a big river, lived a spider. Now, this spider loved everything that he could find to eat. His most favorite was fish. He loved his fish, his beans, his rice, his soups, his vegetables, and everything. But one thing he didn't like was sharing. He did not like to share his food at all. So, whenever somebody ever asked him to share something, he would start thinking of ways how to get out of the situation. One such day, he had made himself a huge dinner of fish and rice and vegetables, and he was sitting down to eat. Just before he started eating, he heard a knock on the door. He wondered who was knocking. He didn't invite anybody. He started to think, who could come at this time? I didn't invite anyone. And it's dinner time. Whoever comes to anybody's house for dinner without even an invitation? But he still got up and he opened the door. When he opened the door, outside he saw the turtle. The turtle was so tired and hungry. Hello, Spider. I was just crossing your house and I could smell some delicious food. You see, I've been walking the whole day and I've been very, very tired. And I was really hungry. Would you mind if I joined you for dinner today? The spider did not want the turtle to join him for dinner, but he thought it would be impolite for him to say no. So he plastered a fake smile on his face and he invited the turtle in. The turtle came and he sat down, and all this while the spider was thinking of a way how to get rid of the turtle so he doesn't have to share his dinner. While the turtle sat down on the table, catching his breath, the spider was sitting right across and thinking of a plan. And then he came up with an idea. So as the turtle was reaching out for that piece of fish, the spider said, Turtle, what are you doing? Have you seen those hands? They are so dirty. I don't know about you, but from where I come from, it's considered bad table manners to sit on the table with dirty hands. The turtle was a little embarrassed. He looked at his hands and they were dirty. They were very sandy and grimy. So the turtle told the spider, You're right. You see, the path outside was really dirty. It may have become dirty, but I will go to the river at once and wash it off. So the turtle left the spider's house. He went out and he slowly walked and he reached the river. He nicely scrubbed his hands and his feet and once again went back to the spider's house. The spider was once again thinking what he should do. So once again, when the turtle started reaching out for food, the spider said, Wait, you still haven't washed your hands? Have you seen how dirty they are? You can't sit on the table and eat with dirty hands. So the turtle said, All right, you see, it hasn't rained for days and the path is really sandy. It may have become dirty. I'll go and wash it again. And so the turtle did. The turtle got up and he went back to the river to wash his hands. And he went slowly and nicely scrubbed his hands, and he was really careful now to get back to Spider's house. He couldn't wait anymore. His stomach was rumbling with hunger. But this time when he went back, the spider looked at the turtle with his big belly bulging out and he said, Oh, you were gone for so long. I thought you wouldn't come back, so I finished all the food. The turtle was shocked. That was so rude, he thought. But he looked at the spider and he said, It's okay, spider. Thank you for inviting me for dinner. It was very nice of you. But if you ever were to come close to my house near the river, you must come to my house for dinner. And so the spider was very relieved that he didn't have to share his dinner. But he was also very happy because at the same time, he got an invitation for dinner. The turtle left, and the spider, who was not the one to turn down any invitation for a free dinner, started to think about his dinner invitation for the following day. The very next day, he got ready in his best clothes and he wore a nice jacket, the fanciest of them all. And he got ready to go to the turtle's house for dinner to take him up on his offer. He wore his nice jacket and he walked. He found the turtle sitting next to the river. He was sitting on the shores, and when he looked at the spider, he thought of a plan. He understood at once that the spider had come for dinner. And so the spider looked at the turtle and he said, "Hello, turtle. I am here to join you for dinner today." The turtle said, "That's very nice of you, spider. Why don't you wait here and I'll go and prepare my dinner and then we can eat together." The spider was now very hungry, thinking of all the wonderful things that he was going to eat. So the turtle left at once and he began his cooking. Once he was done, he came back to the shore and he asked the spider to come to his house for dinner. Spider was confused. All this while he was thinking that they were having their dinner date right at the river banks. But the turtle said, "Oh no, you are coming to my house. I make my house right at the bottom of the river. Now come, follow me." And with that, he splashed into the river and he swam away. The confused spider watched after the turtle swimming away right to the bottom of the river, and he kept thinking, how does he get to the bottom of the river? So he thought he would take a chance. He plunged right into the river and he splashed and he waved his arms and his legs. But each time he got a few inches down, he would come bobbing up to the river and start floating. And all wet and soggy, he came out of the river and he thought what he could do to get to the turtle's house. He sat and he looked around and he saw a lot of pebbles and stones. He started picking them up quickly and he stuffed them in his coat pocket. Once he thought his coat was nice and heavy, he thought this would help him sink right to the bottom of the riverbed. And so, with that heavy coat on, he splashed right into the river once again. And then he reached Turtle's house. He swam right to the table and the turtle was waiting with a lovely big table full of yummy, delicious food. The spider, who was so hungry, his stomach was rumbling. He sat down on the table and he started to reach out for a lovely fish kebab. The moment he started reaching out, the turtle said, "Wait, spider, what are you doing? You can't wear a coat on the dinner table. I don't know about you, but from where I come from, it's not considered good table manners to be sitting on the dinner table with a coat on." The spider blushed. And he said, "I'll take it off right away, turtle." In his hunger, he did not even think once before taking off his jacket. And slowly he took it off. And what do you think happened when he took off his jacket? You guessed it right. The moment the spider took off his jacket, he floated up, 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 away from the turtle's house, away from the turtle's table and all that delicious food. The spider was floating right at the top of the river. So what happened? Just as the turtle did not get to eat at the spider's house, the spider did not get to eat at the turtle's house. So while the turtle did not serve the spider any dinner, he definitely served him right. Don't you think so? Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I will be back very soon with a new story. See you till then.